So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Oh, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
Offense up to the line fast.
Go.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Working quickly here.
Right.
And they bring him down around the 34.
Hurry up, hurry up.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Sit high.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this isn't resolved quite yet as he goes out. We've got a flag down. Looks like it's going to be on the offense. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Here we go, side. Side.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage.
Hurry up.
Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
EQ. Right.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. Tight end reels in a shallow throw. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Driving tire straights, it's 3rd and 9.
Here we go. 11. Madden. Right.
Fields out of the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here we go, right.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Hey, Ken. Go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Chased out to his right. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Here we go, son.
Complete on the option. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Storms are mine, but you know she living major. When you fly, nothing, ain't no games. Don't live what happening,
Ready,
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
come on.
And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Set, ready, set, go.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got a man left. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go, here we go.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
Go, Rig, go. Hot, go.
Motioning him from the slot right. Big gain, has them across the 40. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game, and he just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Hurt, hurt. Ready, ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of 1. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this.
On the jump.
We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down.
Ready.
Play action with Nix. Getting out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Let's go now. 18, Pioneer. Hut, hut.
Nix from the gun. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Here we go. All right.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Here we go.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Sit high.
From the 34. This is reeled in by Jackson. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
Good.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
575. Sit high.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
Hey, can. Up, let's go. Punch right. Hey, can. All right.
Here's 2nd and 11.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here we go. Good.
Broncos bringing out an extra DB. 3rd down coming up.
Extend. Right.
Fields to throw it. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Buying some time right. Fits it through the middle. And what a hit there. Oh, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. And it's the Broncos, who only need a couple on 2nd and 2.
Okay, ready? Let's go.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Now he'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Backed up now after the penalty. It's third down.
Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready, right?
Now Nix. Brought in right side. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So on fourth down, outruns J.K. Scott to send it skyward. And this is the first time he's been called on today. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. He's on the move. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Here we go.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Delta. Hey, Ken. Delta.
Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time.
Here we go.
They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. They've got a man in motion.
Right.
Has a man. It's Brooks. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. George Pickens the touchdown. Kicking team out to try the extra points. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Set.
Nick's now to throw. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Ready, ready.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Set. Maverick. 60 Maverick. 19 Lion. Check go.
From the 39. On the move, headed right. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Set up.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Complete out to the right side. And this one doesn't go far. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
From midfield on second down. He puts some power on a deep one left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover. and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. The Steelers calling their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
On the ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Ready.
It's Nix out of the pistol. Ferguson's got it. Complete. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos make it a 1-score game before halftime. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Hey, Chen. Sit high.
First down throw for Fields. He throws a bullet deep to the... That's grabbed inside the 30. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
It began at the 30 and is now jumped to first and 10 all the way down inside the red zone.
Don't jump. Ready? Easy. No mas. Sit high.
From the red zone now. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's second down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. With only 3 seconds remaining, they're going to bring out that field goal unit. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, here we go.
Nix off the play action. Flush down out to his left. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. This one intended for the running back. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Ready, ready. Warrior 70.
Again on second and 10, Nix. Buys time, rolling right. Down the run right, throwing deep down the side. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down.
Dragon 60. Go.
Throwing off the play fake here. Buying some time left. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Let's go now. Ready, ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Headed out right. This throw is caught. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
70 Lions.
Tight end in motion left.
Check go.
They'll throw again. Nix. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Some guys, you just have to account for them, especially middle linebackers. I remember Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher, it just felt like their presence took up the entire field. And this linebacker today, well, he had the interception earlier, a sack right now. You've got to start figuring out a plan for him, or he will take over this game.
Buckle up, it's third and goal.
Let's go. Huh.
Play action with Nix. He rolls to his right. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up fourth and goal.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away. In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Right.
Handoff now from the gun. Oh, he loses the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Ready.
They motion a receiver left.
Ready.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Oh, stiff arm. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Gosh, I love that creativity of the play call. Name of the game is putting the ball in the hands of your best, your playmakers, creating matchups for them to take advantage. And this time, not as a receiver, but as a runner. That is job well done.
What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, kid, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
He gets it headed right. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
So now, here's third and goal.
79 Bronco. Set up.
Nix from the gun. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
On now is Cook to kick this away. This one's going to be a return from deep in the end zone. They're out and set, first and 10.
Here we go, son.
Man in motion, headed right.
Right.
Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
You got a mini base. Right.
They cross the 40 on a nice run. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. Kicking unit comes out for the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. And that return gets a little more than the old touchback, Brock, but a little less than the new one. He's out between the 25 and the 30. the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Come on.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Rolling left, buying some time. He tucks it and takes off. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
2nd and 4. Ferguson there to bring it in. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. No.
Now a give running right. First down play, nuts and 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Ready. Come 19.
Motioning the tight end now. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th.
Ready.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Go.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Viking 18. Ready.
Now Nix on 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
19 target.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
18 Rattler. 19 tight. Check go.
From the 24. Flushed out of the pocket. Complete out to the right. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Well, the negative play makes it even easier to decline that flag. That's going to bring up 4th down. This is biggest moment of the game so far. An important field goal try here. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey, Ken. Here we go. Go.
Fields out of the gun. Getting out to his left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Alpha. Right.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. The flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Here we go, sit high. Sit high.
It's caught, Barner. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
11.
Offense up to the line fast.
EQ. West right, fit. Alpha. You got a mini base. Why not? Right.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. And down he goes, the Broncos got there. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those many moments where I'm really thankful I'm in the booth and not on the field. Because in my day, defensive tackles couldn't run like that. This is not a statuesque QB. This guy can run. And it wasn't the linebacker or DB that chased him down. It was a big old D tackle. Tip of the cap to you, my big man.
We've got whistles and a timeout call by the defense. 2:07 left to play. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
Here we go, son. Chip slant. Hey, Ken. Angel. Hey, 551. Right.
He'll throw it. He's throwing deep to the left side. They did it. He made the interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. And the Broncos have some new life in the 4th.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Wouldn't make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Looking for the back that time. So that brings up second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go. Ready?
He'll look to throw it. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Broncos jump in front late. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. On now is Cook to kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Chased out to his right. But it just, they connect on the deep shot. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers have taken the lead late. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Ready? Hut, hut.
Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. With 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Mustang 19. Pioneer! Buffalo 18! Ready?
Setting up to pass. Ferguson's got it. Complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! 60 Maverick! 19 Lion! 70 Ranger! 70 Ranger! Go!
Nix with it on 1st. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set! Ready, ready?
Shotgun snap to Nix. He's on the move. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Chap 60! Chap 60! Get up!
They'll throw it again. Fits it through the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. Still one more in their pocket to use. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
Come on, set! Hey, smash! Rig alert!
Man in
rig
motion
alert.
here.
Set, go!
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Drops it. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Set, ready! Hut!
Trying again following the sack. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Broncos. They take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them, And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Extra point upcoming. This to put it to a field goal game. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. On now is Cook to kick this away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
They're out and
Hey,
set.
10,
First and 10.
11. Tonight.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Try and push it deep downfield. It's intercepted. That will do it. The rookie from Ohio State takes it away.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Here we go.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down.
Check, Panther. Reload. Ready.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So to the side of me, mile-high salutes throughout the building. It's a win at home for the Broncos. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.